Hey, they picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, it's Henderson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. May. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble. But all is well. First down. Diggs in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw, it's May. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots have taken the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Travion Henderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. The final shot before the break, Stafford. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he takes this near to 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Blue stick.
Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Set. 180.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey. Omaha, ready to move.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams from a yard out. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Patriots 21, Rams 14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. On the return, TreVeyon Henderson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air, May. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. Throw right side, complete to Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21.
21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now in Los Angeles. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. He finds Douglas complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Throwing here is May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Ready? 180!
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyren Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. So what a comeback here. They look like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly, because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there and made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
21.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
The tight end Henry here in motion. From the gun, it's May. Completes it to Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Travion Henderson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the fourth quarter to kick that out of bounds. And now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 280.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down.
Set.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming, 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th. Stafford looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They give it to Williams, running right. And past the 30, down to about the 27.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
35. Patriots 28.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Down the right sideline. And can you believe this? A big mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and they're a point away from tying this thing up. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
The Patriots will...
May going to try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. He's got Atwell. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Here comes 2nd down. Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Rams have won the game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.